Oh my god.
You've crossed the wrong line.
Surrender or else. May I see your entrails?
Did you see that?
The inheritor, guide my blade. A bright future awaits us. No secrets can escape my prying gaze.
May glory be showered on your head. Your interest in the creation of demi-planes is understandable. Any individual who has reached a certain level of power seeks for themselves a safe haven, a peaceful place for study and rest. That is why I place my high hopes in your prudence. Remember that any demi-plane is but a shard of one of the true planes that typically remain under the watchful eye of the powers that be. As such, I do hope that you haven't incurred the wrath of any of the powers that hold sway over the fringe you've subjugated. As for stabilization, alas, there isn't much you can do. Once the fragmentation of and consolidation have been completed. Nevertheless, I have no doubt that you've given enough consideration to such important matters and ensured that your creation will be safe for you and your servant. Unless, of course, you're preparing an elaborate trap. Your fellow colleague, Vedrak the Khan. Signet of House Vespertilia. Once per day, the owner of this token can choose any skill and rub this token, rub it on your body to get +5 circumstance bonus to the chosen skill checks for 1 hour. The owner must have this token equipped for the duration of the effect or it will be dispelled. Interesting. We'll give that to our tank.
I hope you appreciate this.
Oh, and that holy symbol. This item bears a trace of lost power. It seems you found a shard of a destroyed artifact. If you find all the fragments, an artisan with enough skill could restore it for you. Okay. That's it in this house? There's not a lot of things, huh? Ooh. There we go. Scimitar. That's for her. Nope, she can't even equip it. 2 to 7 damage. +1 coal iron. Who can equip that? Nobody except for Sela. But Sela's already using a longsword of right. We have 2 of these? This fire was no accident. Okay, I think we're gonna be like that.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Okay. So where is this guy? Can't seem to find him. I think we have searched all of the entirety of this map, and I don't know where he is.
Forwards. No, backwards. Backwards. Trail me. What's in wait for me there, I wonder. This way.
We finally found a staff. I also have a wand. We can only use it for 1 minute. I got 2 wands.
This is my kind of work.
just cannot find where this guy is.
Wherever my legs carry me.
And I can't seem to go into this church. Even though the guy was saying that there's something in the cellar and I can't get into the cellar.
Forwards! No backwards, backwards!
And then you're hearing these voices, but I don't know where they're coming from.
Trail me.
There's something weird happening with this game. I don't understand.
What's in wait for me there?
It's almost as if there are people down there. But I can't get in. I am so confused.
Wherever my legs carry me. Forwards! No backwards, backwards!
Judging by the size of the blood stain, the body of something truly enormous was dragged over there. Over these stones, Terenda left, most likely. Oh, and then the church is over here. Okay, so I don't know where this guy is. I don't know what else he could be.
Spy. What do I spy? What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Maybe he went back to this church or something. Did we already read this? Why didn't I pick it up? Yeah, I remember this, talking about the fanfare. Maybe I read it and then I
This
didn't
way.
pick it up. So if he's hiding somewhere, he must be hiding here, but he's not even here. Because this is his church, right? Church of Desna. Where's that quest? Yeah, this is the Church of Desna, so he should be in here. Well, Jeff is going mad. Okay, so he must be close by then. You would think that he would just be in the church.
Blood!
You won't survive me.
Too late for apologies.
Endure this.
Let the attack commence! Die, die, die!
Whoa! He got totally owned.
Wherever my legs carry me.
No, there's nothing here. Where is this guy hiding? Getting a little frustrated.
Forward!
Save the last one for me. I'll hit you.
Ba-bow.
Take you!
You don't have taunt.
You can trust me. This war must end.
Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
Make every strike count.
What the heck? It's...
I'll get you wide open.
I can't get to that. That was weird. Oh, there he is. Oh my god. Dude. Can you say hi or something when I walk past you? Because I'm sure I've already passed this gate like twice. Or the golden curl Asimar greets you with a graceful bow. So you found me. Oh, is he like... I see. So he's like half invisible. I have nowhere else to run. I am at your mercy. Kill me if you wish, but I ask you, hear me out first. Did you really know about the demon attack before it happened? I did. We have a secret ally in the enemy's ranks. No one knows who this brave soul is, but she has been feeding us information about the demon's plans. These dispatches... Okay, they're missing an R, I guess. These dispatchers have come to us by the most reliable channel bestowed upon us by the great dreamer herself. have they have come to us in dreams. Prelate Holren brushed them off as meaningful reveries. And, well, I admit that it isn't always easy to distinguish our allies' messages from ordinary dreams. But even ordinary dreams are gifts from Desna and are always worthy of attention. The prelate and all the crusade leaders, for that matter, should have put less store in reason and more in intuition, inspiration, and spontaneity. What's more, not long before the attack on the city, a blind elf who calls himself the Storyteller arrived in Canabras. This wanderer wasn't merely a collector of legends, but a scholar of the unknown. According to him, the wardstone in our city, the first and most important in the chain of wardstones, weakened since long ago, was teetering on the brink of corruption. It seems that the Red Morning Massacre and other demon attacks, even the ones we fended off, did not leave us unscathed. Unfortunately, the prelate did not wish to listen to the storyteller either. We were lucky he wasn't burnt at the stake as a heretic. We had much vital information on our hands, information that could have saved the city, but no one cared to listen all the way to the catastrophic end. Not all dreams have benign origins. What if those dreams were sent by demons? In a different time and place, someone perhaps could have become the victim of false dreams sent by monsters. But here, in the war with the abyss, the goddess is keeping a close eye on her most faithful followers. I have no doubt that if a demon tried to intrude upon the dreams of any of us, Desna's punishment would have been swift. Tell me about the strange rituals that were going to be performed on the wardstone. When my attempts to open Holren's eyes ended in failure, a few of my young adepts resolved to take matters into their own hands. They did not consult me before doing so, but I have never demanded iron discipline from my priests. Army commanders may have subordinates, but I have pupils and fellow worshippers. I can only inspire them. I cannot command them, and it seems they were inspired all on their own. In other words, you get to preach whatever you want, and you don't have to take any responsibility for your flock. You've really got it made. For pity's sake, how can I be held responsible for the actions of others? These are not children we are discussing here. They're grown adults endowed with their own free will, praise the goddess. Of course, we all help one another, but in the final reckoning, each of us decides how we will act, and each of us must answer for those choices. They had no ill intent. They only wished to access the wardstone in secret and try to cleanse it. But to Holren, this became perform a suspect ritual after hearing even more suspect voices in their dreams. The children wanted to save their city, but the inquisitors detained them and almost killed them. I had to intervene. I used my authority and my power as a cleric to give them a chance to flee. If they hadn't got away, they were destined for a cell in the prelate's dungeons and quickly, and quite likely death. Why are you and Holdren feuding? Oh, I'm not feuding with him. I sincerely wish only the best for the man. He's going to be happy to hear the news about his death then. In an ideal world, he'd be far away from the front lines enjoying a peaceful retirement. But even if that isn't possible, I've always tried to help him fulfill the mission he has taken upon himself, and to which he has proved fatally ill-suited, protecting Canabras against the demons. Unfortunately, he is convinced that the followers of Desna are heretics and saboteurs. He refused to listen to me, and it was only the nightly orders that deterred him from including us in his witch hunt. Now there is clearly no one left to stand in his way. He is finally free to get rid of us once and for all. we can kill both of them. Why haven't you left this place for somewhere safer? And that's a lawful. So when we attacked Holdren, wasn't it an evil act? I wonder. I don't remember. Let me see if I can look at my previous stream and see if I think it was like 2 streams ago or something, right? I want to see if that was an evil act. Because why is it lawful for us to kill him? He didn't do anything wrong. It's lawful because the Inquisitor said we can kill him? I think it was this one. Let's see. Okay, this was the one. Oh, that was chaotic. So, which is my alignment. Okay. But it's lawful to kill this guy because of an Inquisitor's will. No, we're not going to do that then. Because people might need help and they will come to the temple in search of a priest. I will not hide away in a hole, saving my own neck while Canabras is full of people suffering in the wake of the demon's attacks. Halrin is dead. The Asimar brings his hands together in a brief prayer. I'm sorry for this. Really, I am truly sorry. Halrin did not understand what he was doing, and he did so much harm, but he sincerely believed that he was fighting for the good of the city and the entire crusade movement. In another position, he could have done so much good. What other tidings do you bring? I don't want to believe that Canabras has fallen, that everyone is dead and there's no one left to fight. Please tell me there are pockets of resistance still in the city where I can be of some use. Oh, now we can recruit him. Okay, nice. Irabeth Tirabade of the Eagle Watch is gathering survivors in the Defender's Heart Tavern. He would be very useful there. Commander Tirabade? I do not know her personally, but her wife, Anivia, is a regular worshipper at our temple. I would be glad to aid them in this fight. Okay, good. Have to go. Wait, 3 of my adepts are hiding somewhere in the ruins of the city. The ones the Inquisitors wrongly accused of treason. I beg you, find them and protect them against the demons and vigilantes like Halrin. They will not rest until they find them. Thank you for listening to me and defending me. I will go now to Defender's Heart. I hope to see you there. May Desna keep you. Nice. What is this? Ilks. Stranger, wait. You spared Ramian despite what that mad Inquisitor told you. The young voice comes from nowhere. Oh, hang on. I forgot to remove the spell. I hope Halrin's dogs aren't lurking nearby. A pale youth materializes before you. His face looks haggard from lack of sleep, but he is clearly pleased to be speaking to someone. So you're one of Desnan adepts that tried to break into the Wardstone? Yes, I am Ilks, cleric of Desna, and one of the people who answered the call of the voice in dreams. Some unknown person made contact with us through our dreams, telling us about the demons' plans. We learned that the demons were planning to attack Canabras and do something terrible to our Wardstone, which already carries the taints of corruption. Prelate Halrin refused to heed our warnings. We had to make a choice. We could either throw up our hands and pull back, or take action, even though it could cost our lives. But what heartless person could stand by in the face of such a deadly threat? What were you planning to do with the Wardstone? The young man hesitates. Our plan was to get to it and then follow our instincts. There were 3 of us, a cleric, a mage, and a bard. Between us, we know a lot. We're capable of a great deal. If we'd had enough time, I'm sure we could have figured out what's wrong with the Wardstone and how to heal it. But they didn't give us time. Yes, the local commanders got roped into dealing with this. Some idiot kids trying to break into the Wardstone. Apparently some of ours. But who even knows these days? Sela sighs. I know there is no evil in you. I can sense things like that. But what you did was so stupid and impulsive. Someone could have got hurt. I know from experience. So you lot decided that you needed to do something right away. So you did something right away. Great work. Lan gives a sarcastic round of applause. Like the city authorities would have done a better job, they weren't going to do a thing, even though it sounds like they knew about the danger. All they knew was that some crazies had some weird dreams. But anyway, it's a little late to be trying to pin blame on people. How did you even come up with such a plan? How could we not come up with that plan? You sense the young man's temper rising. Listen, Desna is the goddess of luck, but luck, as many lay people would understand it, and luck as we, the followers of the music of the spheres, see it, are far from the same thing. Other people believe that luck is something good that falls into your lap just because. Like a generous but unearned reward, we see luck as a fundamental law of creation, according to which even in the darkest hour of the most hopeless situation, a chance of rescue and change for the better can arise. But you've got to seize this chance when it presents itself, or better yet, create your own. Followers of Desna are not people who like idleness and inaction. That's why Canabras was in trouble. We did as our goddess has taught us. We took matter into our own hands, and tried in a moment of desperation to pluck our chance from the hands of fate itself. You were trying to help. Can they punish you if you were trying to help? Is that allowed? Sometimes it's even necessary. How could a zealot like Holron become the respected defender of Canabras? His faith is strong, incredibly strong. The people of the city have seen him fighting on the front lines time and time. I remember feeling dumbstruck the first time I saw that gruff old man slaying demons in a fit of righteous fury. The people living on the edge of the abyss need protection more than anything else, and that's why they are prepared to forgive their protector almost anything, even prejudice, paranoia, and the death of innocents. Also, Horan hasn't been brutal as he used to be for a long time. He has his loyal right-hand man, Leoter, also known as Hawkblade. He's a witch hunter too, but a good deal more rational and even-tempered. Horan trusts him completely, and Leoter always conducts a thorough investigation before dragging a victim to the fire. It's our bad luck that Leoter left Canabras in pursuit of some particularly vicious hags 2 weeks before the attack. If he were here, he wouldn't have let Holren attack Ramian. On the other hand, if he were here, he wouldn't have escaped after trying to get to the ward. We wouldn't have escaped after trying to get to the wardstone. We'll all be in a cell right now. Whose voice have you been hearing in your dreams? Nobody knows what it is, but everyone who has heard it, heard her, I should say, is convinced that she is good and pure soul chosen by Desna. We had a choice. We could trust her, accept that we have an ally somewhere who isn't afraid of all the armies of the Abyss, or we could drown in suspicions and get one step closer to becoming just like Holren. We decided to trust the voice, and seeing Canabras devastated, which is what our unknown ally tried to prevent until the very end, I can see now who had the truth on their side. Where are your fellow worshippers, and how many of them are there? Fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know where they are. We split up to confuse the Inquisitors who were chasing us. Do you need help? Desna teaches us to trust in last-ditch chances. Listen, my friends are called Aranka and Fall. Fall the Wallflower. Aranka is an amazing singer and a truly beautiful girl. She has plenty of friends and fans. She's probably blended into a crowd somewhere. Wallflower is a mage, but I don't think he'll risk using magic. It will only bring the Inquisitors down on him. He'll be harder to find. You'd better find Aranka first. She might know where Wallflower is. Please, find them and protect them against the demons and the Inquisitors. I will await news in the Goddess's temple. I hope our mysterious helper will send us a new message that will reveal what is to come from the demons. Go. May Desna be with you, stranger. He's gonna go back to the temple. Okay. Now we have to find everyone else. Is this considered an errand? No. It's a quest. So, Aranka is probably with with the performers, and if she's a singer. Okay. Let me just check something if I get out. Somewhere in the city. It doesn't say somewhere in the market square, right? So just anywhere in this city. This whole place is the city, right? So she could be anywhere? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Oh. Okay. Just gonna stop here and then we'll head out to the party. So I'm thinking that's probably where she's gonna be at the party house.